Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago is up to his foolishness once again. He has decided to listen to business and community leaders there in Chicago. Now, they want him to go to the Biden administration, and it sounds like he is, and ask them for help with getting undocumented people there in Chicago legal work permits. Now, it is saying that they need these work permits so that they can have dignity and benefit from fair wages, because as we know, if a person is undocumented, which means that they are in the United States illegally without proper documentation, they sometimes do not get paid a fair wage. And so a city clerk of Chicago got on the microphone and said this. Check it out.
I don't think people realize that people can't even get a bank account, can't have a savings account, a checking account, because they are undocumented. So work permits for all is an opportunity to right that wrong, to have an equitable approach as we decide who is worthy and who is not.
So as you heard her say, basically it's not right. They're not able to get bank accounts like savings accounts and things like that. And the wrongs need to be righted, and getting them legal work permits is the way to do that. And so when I hear her say that, I'm like, well, which wrong are you talking about? The wrong that they crossed over here in the first place and they wasn't supposed to be doing that? The wrong that they are here without legal documentation and they're asking Americans to foot the bill for everything that they want? You talking about that wrong? Or are you talking about, the wrong because they can't get a work permit? Well, if they wasn't over here illegally, they wouldn't need to be trying to work. Now, would they? But see, they don't want to talk about that. And then there's Mayor Brandon Johnson, who is going to sign up to do all of that. But I'm wondering if Mayor Brandon Johnson is listening to the black residents who are saying, for one, we don't want them in our neighborhoods because that's where they have put them in their neighborhoods. And when black Chicagoans say, hey, we want reparations, is Mayor Brandon Johnson going to Biden and saying, hey, by the way, while I'm here asking for work permits for undocumented people, do you think you could write black Chicagoans a reparations check? You think Mayor Brandon Johnson is doing that? No, he is not. You think he is telling Biden, listen, black Chicagoans don't want them in their neighborhood. Can you help me with that? He ain't asking that. In fact, he ain't saying nothing helpful for black people, but he is there, taking up the cause of the migrants who ain't supposed to be there. And so I want to say this to you all who are in Chicago that voted for Mayor Brandon Johnson. I get it. Y'all thought he was going to do a great job. And that's usually the case with black voters, right? Somehow, somewhere, we think that a politician is going to actually do something specifically for black people. But I'm going to tell you this. The next time he comes knocking on the door, if he does run, tell him no. Go ask the undocumented migrants that you want to help so much. Ask them to vote for you, right? Because it said there's about 480,000 undocumented people there in Chicago as we speak. So while they're getting them a work permit, I don't know, maybe they're going to be working on seeing if they can vote too. So maybe it is like some esoteric plan that they got going on for the migrants. But in the meantime, they can't vote. And so y'all think about that too in 2024, later on this year, rather when Biden and Kamala going to be knocking on the doors of black people, say, hey, big head, I know we ain't did nothing for you, even though we said that we would stand by you, but we're going to need y'all to show up again. You tell them no. Get those undocumented migrants that you guys are doing so much for. Get them to do it. We don't want to do it. We don't want to help you because you do not want to help us. It should really be that simple, right? You haven't done anything for me and I ain't going to do nothing for you. Where is the confusion, right? So stop believing the hype. But yeah, there's Mayor Brandon Johnson doing for everybody else but the majority of people who did for him. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that foolishness. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.